Welcome to the Explainer. Now, I want you to picture something, well, truly incredible. Imagine a collision of two vastly different worlds. Just picture it, a rugged group of seasoned Norse explorers right out of the dense wilderness, walking smack into the heart of a highly advanced, brilliantly structured Mesoamerican metropolis. I mean, it's the ultimate culture clash, right? The details we are about to unpack today are just absolutely fascinating.
Okay, let's dive into this. So, what exactly happens when Vikings come face to face with the sheer scale and architectural marvels of the Maya? Well, to find out, we're dropping right into the quiet morning of November 19th, 725 AD. Our Norsemen, led by chieftain Ragnar, are about to experience a day that will, literally, completely shatter their understanding of the world.
Chapter 1 on the Maya Road. This pivotal morning starts off in a tranquil Maya village. The air is cool, it's carrying that distinct scent of wood smoke, and our travelers are fueling up on a really simple, rustic breakfast. We're talking fresh fruit and thin maize tortillas. Meanwhile, Ragnar's leg is actually throbbing faintly where he's got that bandaged mark from a jaguar attack days prior. It's this very real, physical reminder of the wild, untamed power of the land they've been surviving in. Their guide, Kubalulu, has structured this journey perfectly. He approaches Ragnar with this quiet but undeniable underlying excitement. Because today is the day they finally reach the heart of the empire. As we can see, the day is broken down neatly into a morning departure, a midday stop for a hot lunch in a satellite town, and then an anticipated arrival at Chichen Itza right around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, just as the sun is starting its descent. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how they soon find themselves on a sekbe. This is that familiar white ribbon of road, meticulously engineered by the Maya, stretching right out before them. The immediate life-or-death perils of the jungle have kind of faded away. But as they walk this road, the environment around them really begins to swell with this undeniable, purposeful energy. They aren't in the remote wilderness anymore. They are joining this massive stream of farmers, traders, and families. The sensory escalation of their journey is just palpable. It happens in steps. First, they leave those simple jungle paths behind. Then, step 2, they start passing scattered houses with thatched roofs. And finally, the architecture shifts entirely to these substantial, heavy stone structures. You can practically hear the low hum of civilization growing steadily louder, transforming from quiet wilderness into this humming, concentrated center of humanity. And of course, the culture shock totally goes both ways. In the villages they pass, the Maya literally stop their work, staring with wide, undisguised curiosity. I mean, children are actually following the Vikings around, laughing and pointing at their fair hair and their strange, heavy foreign attire. Yet, it's also a deeply welcoming environment. Some women even step forward, quite shyly, to offer the Vikings small, vibrant flowers. It's just a really beautiful moment of mutual wonder. Moving on to Chapter 2, the bustling satellite town. As our timeline promised earlier, right around midday, the Sakbi leads our Norsemen into a substantial, highly vibrant settlement right on the outskirts of the main city. It's time for lunch, and the scene that unfolds here is, frankly, nothing short of a revelation for these rugged explorers. Contrast the intense, rugged jungle survival of their previous days with this sudden, vivid display of Maya sophistication. Just picture this. They are seated at exquisitely set tables featuring finely crafted ceramic plates and elegant drinking vessels that are covered in intricate patterns. You have graceful servers in brightly colored costumes bringing out incredible roasted meats, seasoned vegetables, and sweet drinks. And the locals are absolutely enamored by the Vikings, watching them in pure fascination as they experience this profound culinary hospitality. Chapter 3, The Gates of Awe. Let's move to and see how this builds, because the anticipation really ramps up as the afternoon presses on. The sun is starting to slant, casting these long, dramatic shadows over the landscape as the Vikings finally approach the outskirts of Chichen Itza itself. Suddenly, massive stone structures begin to pierce the jungle canopy, revealing a scale of architecture they have literally never witnessed before. But they aren't just walking in unannounced. They are met by highly disciplined Maya soldier warriors wielding the makoihudol. These are intense, obsidian-edged clubs, absolutely formidable weapons. This formal group is led by the chief military commander, Balam Ek. Kubalu proudly explains to Ragnar that these warriors were sent by the Ahau, the ruler himself, to formally escort the Norsemen into the heart of the city and directly to their royal quarters. As they pass through the monumental stone gateway into the sprawling metropolis, the Vikings are completely flabbergasted.
I mean, pyramids are reaching for the sky, every surface is covered in intricate carvings, and these vast plazas stretch out in every direction. Bjorn even whispers, hoarse with awe, "By the 9 worlds, is Valhalla as grand as this place?" Even the usually quick-witted Urbrik is left completely speechless by the monumental scale of the whole shebang.
Chapter 4, Customs and Royal Quarters. Navigating through this vibrant tapestry of thousands of voices and music, the group is brought into a spacious, well-built compound. It's made of stone and stucco, surrounding a private courtyard right within the royal precinct. It's definitely luxurious, but, as they soon learn, it comes with a strict set of rules. So the crucial point is that Kubalu sits Ragnar down for some very serious counsel. Because of the immense complexity of Chichen Itza, a period of indoctrination is absolutely required. Kubalu explains that these specific protocols must be learned to avoid any mistakes or misunderstandings that could inadvertently offend their hosts. Navigating this highly advanced society requires strict adherence to deeply layered traditions, even though they are assured the utmost respect and service from the Ahal. Now we arrive at Chapter 5, Nightfall over Chichen Itza. After absorbing all this heavy advice, the pace naturally slows down a bit. Following a really lovely dinner served right there in their quarters, the intense heat of the day lifts and dusk begins to deepen over the large garden area of their compound. The Vikings are politely asked to wait for further instructions, which is a gentle but firm reminder of those structured protocols Kubalu just mentioned. Then, they are escorted up to a large viewing platform. They are handed sweet, mildly fermented drinks to sip as they gaze out over the vast, twinkling lights of the urban landscape. It's breathtaking. Off in the distance, the Great Pyramid of Kukulkan looms silently like a massive sentinel. The awe these explorers feel as they absorb the sheer scale of the city's evening life is almost tangible. And this brilliantly illustrates the duality of their experience. On one hand, you have the communal evening platform, where everyone gathers together to share the incredible view. But when it's time to sleep, the nighttime quarters reflect a totally different reality: strict separation. The males are shown to one section, while the females, Christina and Ronveg, are led to separate quarters nearby. It's a subtle but really clear enforcement of nuanced Maya social customs, woven right into their hospitality. As our Viking explorers finally close their eyes, their minds are racing with the wonders of Chichen Itza. They've survived the brutal jungle, but now they face a completely different kind of challenge. This day serves as a brilliant reminder of just how complex and structured ancient diplomacy really was. So I leave you with this. What complex layers, hidden traditions, and rigorous cultural protocols will be revealed when the sun rises on day 11? The mysteries awaiting these explorers are only just beginning. Thank you for joining me for this explainer, and keep that curiosity alive.